Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's Thankful Throwback Thursday. I'm going to throw back in it because I'm throwing back some artwork from the past. I am so thankful today because we're celebrating all the graduates from the class of 2020. We're celebrating you guys this year in the most unusual way and one that we're always going to remember. So I have a special guest today. I have a few special guests today, actually. My first special guest is, if my nephew is here, Richie Nagy, just graduated from the University of Dayton. Is Richie here yet? Joe's behind. Hey, look at who's here. Yay!
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Richie, congratulations. Oops, my
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're so proud of you. Do you want to tell everybody what your hopes and dreams are for the future?
Well, as a college grad, Charles Dickens wrote, it was the best of times and it was the worst of times. It's the best of times because, yay, I graduated college, but it's the worst of times because, global pandemic makes job hunting just a little bit more difficult.
Just a little bit, but you're creative.
Yeah, well, it's all thanks to you. I got my creativity from. My hopes and dreams, just to find a job at an organization or company that I feel is compatible with my personality and my values, and just to live it's going to be cliche and broad, but just to live a happy and fulfilling life, whatever road that is, it is at this point. I'm starting my life, my adult life as a college graduate. So all that good stuff.
Well, it's Thankful Thursday, and I'm so thankful that you joined us today. Do you want to tell us anything you're thankful for?
I'm very much so thankful for you, my Aunt Darcy, cousins Rachel, Joe, and of course my mom Deanne. You all have, they say it takes a village to raise a kid, and our family is that village. You all helped raise each other. You all helped raise me, Rachel and Joe. So above all else, I'm beyond thankful for my family.
Well, I'm thankful for you. I know you're going to be extremely successful and giving, and you're going to find the best career that's going to be so fulfilling. And I'm not going to cry at the start of the show. It's been so long since I've got teary on this show, but today might be the day I just burst into tears again. Thank you so much.
There's nothing wrong with crying.
I love you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Mwah.
Bye. Okay, that's our first guest. I got a little teary. I should have worn waterproof mascara. I didn't. Second guest is my sister, Darcy, Mrs. Matioski, who is a teacher in Willoughby. And hi, from Edison Elementary. Hi, Mrs. Matioski.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I love Be Kind, and I love your big, the places you'll go behind you. That's awesome.
I know. So, and then of course, I wasn't sure what would show and what wouldn't, because Mr. Joe is behind the scenes, so he always has it set up for his area, but we had to do a little change of scenery for me. But I want to know if Richie's on, because I have to mention him, and I don't know if he's still watching. So he can always go back and watch it on the video, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. So I want to mention him. So when Denyse asked me to read today, I thought it was really, really ironic isn't the right word, but it was ironic and special because the book she asked me to read, as you can see on her canvas, Oh, the Places You'll Go, is truly one of my favorites. I love Dr. Seuss. I've always loved Dr. Seuss, not just from being a teacher, but even as a kid. Denyse, I'm sure you remember all the Dr. Seuss books that we read and read and read and read. But so when I was in school and college and I wasn't really keeping up on children's books anymore, I did not know about this book until I graduated. And I received this book from one of my really dear friends in college. And she signed it and left a message on the inside. Unfortunately, that book is at school, which we're not allowed into. But I found another copy. So the reason I wanted to have Richie on was because this is what he received from his high school graduation as a gift, but not from me. So
Wow.
when I was going through my books, I found it, and it's Richie's. So hopefully he's watching and, gets a chance to see that, this tradition's carrying on from generation to generation and kind of in an unspoken way. So
All right.
would you like me to read?
I would like you to read, and I would like to let you have full screen.
Oh boy. Oh, good. So now it's getting my messy counter. Hang on. Go fix it, or I'll go this way. Okay. Oh no, this way. Whatever. I don't care. You guys know it's a reality. I might have some mess. And the wall here goes with my theme. Like I said, I've always loved Dr. Seuss. So all the places you'll go, this wonderful map. Unfortunately, I'm not as much of a traveler as Denyse. She has been to way more places than I have, but I can still dream and have hopes of traveling all the places she has gone. So if you have not heard of this story before, listen carefully. And if you have heard the story before, listen carefully. There's a lot of meaning in it. Of course, it's the way Dr. Seuss writes, so there's going to be some crazy Dr. Seuss words, but the message behind it is very, very powerful, and it could be for anyone of any age in any part of your life. So I was very proud to be able to share this with you guys today. Okay. All right. So congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. I don't know. Should I pretend I'm in school and show you guys the pictures and everything? Like the real teacher mode? You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know where you go. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find anywhere you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. And we all know we might go places we don't want to go. So we're like, see ya. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. I love this page. I love the graphics and the colors. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true. The bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. I've been in slumps before, and they aren't easy to come out of, but we always do. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you can sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a maker-upper to make up his mind. Oh boy, making up your mind, making choices, making decisions, not always easy. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed for, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for a wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. We're kind of all in that waiting spot right now, right? Waiting for things to open back up? No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all the waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. And gal. I'm going to add that. Dr. Seuss just needed a rhyme, that's why he said guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will find you the most winningest winner of all. Fame! You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Or you guys, maybe some YouTubers, be famous someday. Right, Joe? Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much that you won't want to go on. Sometimes the scariest things bring you to the best things, though. But you will go, though the weather be foul, and on you will go, though your enemies prowl, and on you will go, though the hack and cracks howl, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. And on you will hike, I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. This is like one of my favorite pages. I love, backwards. I love the little expression on the child's face when he's facing that huge monster. He's like, I got this. You know, a little tap your nose. Just a little love tap. I got this. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Baxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Morday, Alley Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. So when Denyse asked me to do this, I knew it was a long story and I was a little worried to take this much of her time. So she told me to pick like, a highlight of the story or my favorite spot. And when it came down to it, I couldn't do it. I couldn't just pick one part of it. So I love it all. And I just wish you guys like a fabulous summer. This is my last day of school with my students. But I just, we'll continue to visit Denyse's live streams and wish you all the best. And all our graduates, you too. And happy summer.
Okay, sorry, I've been moving around. You can't see me now. All right, you guys. Sorry, that was wonderful. I got teary. You made it through. You thought you might get choked up.
I know. I bet you if I could see him, I would have, because I thought when I found the book and I saw that it was his, because I knew I had another copy, one at school and one at home. And when I saw that it was his, I thought if he was still on here and I saw him, it might make me teary. And teary that, this is it's just a lot going on and everyone's emotions are heightened right now and it's just, but I didn't get teary. No.
And we just want to give a shout out.
I'm sorry.
I said we want to give a shout out to Rachel, even though she refuses to come on camera because she's going to be 18 shortly and she's a little 18-year-old-ish.
I'm not quite sure how someone who could be in theater and sing and be in plays and performances will not come on camera, but whatever.
Right.
The other thing was, so if the kids, I know they like math problems. I'm really a young girl, right? Right. So I'm going to age myself. Are you okay with that, Denyse? If we age
Sure.
ourselves? So this book, my copy was given to me in 1992 because that's when I graduated college. So if you guys want a math problem, you can figure out how many years ago I graduated.
How many years ago did Darcy graduate college? And that's your undergrad. You also have your master's, but you're talking about your undergrad from Mount Union College?
Yeah, well, that's on the counter somewhere too, my diploma.
All right. And before I let you go, why don't you give a shout out to whoever's
That's appropriate. My diplomas are on the counter.
perfect. And who gave you the book in college? Who was it?
Barbara Burns. Do you remember Barb from Buffalo?
I do.
Yeah, she was like my big sister. So we had big sisters at my college that, kind of adopt you and help you get through things when you're new. So she gave it to me on graduation. So yeah, 1992, boys and girls, do the math.
Thank you so much for doing this, for joining us.
Of course.
And we'll celebrate tomorrow.
Oh,
Social distancing.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. You guys, wow. All right. Sorry, I've been fiddling with my easels because I want to do a little bit closer today because I'm drawing a lot more. So let's just jump right in, warm up. I'm going to use a black marker and I'm going to use paper. So I'm going to start with practicing some graduation caps. So I'm going to call it Throwback Thursday because I'm calling it Throwback because you guys, several weeks ago, we did hot air balloons. Yay, 28 years, Megan. Thank you. Okay, so we won't say how old she is. And I'm the younger sister. But I like to tell people that I am. So this is a throwback to the hot air balloon. So if you were not with us the day we did hot air balloon, you can go back and watch the video. And then I added 2020 in clouds, and then I added other places you'll go. So we're going to do a variety of things today. And I am going to start. So my easel kept falling over. No shock, right? You guys, I've been having easel trouble this whole week. Because I've been trying to get it closer, but I think that's good enough. So I'm going to draw almost like a diamond on here. I'm going to make these like this and connect them like that. Now you can just watch or you can practice. I'm going to put a little tassel on there. And then, okay, can you see that? So see what I mean? It's small. And I want you guys to be able to see it okay. So I'll hold it up closer to the camera. So these are almost like kite shapes or diamond shapes. And graduation caps can be any color. Bridges are black, sometimes they're white. I'm gonna do a bunch. So it could be fun for you to draw them like being thrown in the air. How about I'll make this one bigger. And yes, some of you guys were asking, Darcy is my sister. She lives in a suburb of Cleveland, and Joe and Rachel are her kids, and her husband is Kevin. He is also a teacher. He is an art teacher. Darcy is a reading teacher. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger, and now you know what I'm going to put at the bottom in case you want to make this, and I'll hold it up. It's diploma. I'm making a diploma. So you get the idea. So you can do caps in the air. You can do a diploma. You can put 2020 on there. Okay. So you guys, this is, again, 10 weeks we've been doing this. 10 weeks this situation has been going on. And, you know, we're just, again, you guys, we're survivors. We're going to grow and go with the flow and get better. And you're developing skills. And, you know, it's not the norm. Maybe you didn't learn what you would have in the classroom, in school. Okay. But don't sweat it. We're all in the same boat. So, you know, maybe not everyone got the whole internet thing and the classroom and the virtual learning, but again, you did your best. So you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to totally change it up on you guys because we're flexible. I'm going to use markers today, and I am going to show you some different ways you can make fireworks. Now, fireworks, you can use any color, any design. You can, because a lot of people don't have black canvas, but you can paint your paper black, or you can paint your canvas black if you have acrylic. So if you have tempera paint, and you have to let it dry, but I think the tempera would not show up quite as bright. So when I did that, again, you can paint the fireworks and then paint the black around it, or you can paint the entire canvas black with acrylic and then go over it once it's dry with really bright, fun colors. Totally up to you. I'm just giving you guys different ideas. But because so many people that watch this are not even using paint, they're using markers and colored pencils and crayons. So I thought I would show you different ways you could do fireworks with any supplies you want, and then you guys come up with your ideas. So it's going to be, again, a mix and match. You can use the hot air balloon artwork. You can go back and redo the hot air balloons. You can make them all in Dr. Seuss colors. You can, if I had time, I was going to do the bottom over in those Dr. Seuss colors. You can use the mountain artwork that we did for, you know, all the places you'll go with the mountains in the background. Again, just different ideas. So let me show you some ways you could do fireworks. So you could do a firework with the center being a little, oh, that one doesn't work. How about a circle, a little circle? Can you see that? Okay. Now, after you do that circle, you're going to use lines coming out. This is just one of many ways you can make fireworks. So I'm making a lot of lines coming out, almost like a flower. I'm actually going to color that circle in so you can see it better. And then I'm going to put in between those lines more lines. So yes, I have a very close family, and it does take a village. Okay, so again, you can add a million lines. You can make them go off the side of the page. You can make them thick and thin. And there goes my easel. Oops, that's a first. All right, I told you guys I've been having easel trouble all week. And I got my hair cut, so now it's super short and it's sticking to my lips. One of those days. All right, I'm going to use this easel. How about that? You probably can see it better too. All right. So I'm going to try, it's probably upside down too. Because gravity, you guys know, when the fireworks go off, whoosh, they fizzle and go down. All right, let's do a different color. Hopefully this one's juicy. Now, I'm going to do this one without the center circle. I'm just going to use some lines. I have like 100 easels in the garage, so I'm going to actually dig out my stuff today and go find some better easels. So it's orange, but you can't really tell on the screen. So again, now I didn't put the circle in the middle of this one, but I still have a bunch of lines. And you can make them, again, go far down. Like an explosion of color. Oh my gosh, when we were little kids, we were watching fireworks, and one of the hot ashes went in Darcy's eye. Remember that, Darcy? I know she remembers it. How do you forget it? And you know, there's always those fire, and we weren't even that close. It just happened. We were looking up, and a hot ash went in her eye, and the fireman had to rinse out her eye. So yeah, that's not a fond memory. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 more fireworks in different colors, and again, you can pick and choose which ones you want to do. Or do them all. So this one I'll just do more curved lines. And I can put little baby lines coming out of it. And you can make them long, you can make them short. You get the idea, right? You could do them red, white, and blue since Monday's Memorial Day. You could do them in the colors that are your favorite, or maybe the colors that you want to give to somebody. You know that they love red. Maybe you do them red. I'm actually going to do this one in black so you can see it from far away, because I think these markers are kind of thin. So let's try here. So with this one, I'm going to start with little baby lines in the middle. And then I'll come out here. You get the idea, right? You could, make them your own, however you choose to. So when I did this one, I actually did from light to dark. I did yellows, blues. I did yellow, then red, then blue with these big chunky lines. And then I did the reflection in the water underneath, and I painted the black around it. Again, or I've done it where the whole thing is black and then you paint the fireworks over it once it's dry. So really, it's totally up to you guys. What I thought I would do is add some fireworks to this today. And then you guys can come on the screen. I don't need to do a huge canvas since we read and we did markers and we're doing all kinds of fun stuff. And I want to remind you guys, tomorrow MoCA, which is the Museum of Contemporary Art, will be joining us. They're our special guest, and that's in Cleveland, Ohio. And they are going to talk about contemporary art, and they're also going to do prints with us. So if you can find some found objects around the house, it could be a cap, it could be go outside. Well, here it's a gorgeous day. I can't wait to get outside. You guys can find rocks and leaves and twigs and anything you want that you could put a little bit of paint on and dip it and press it. And we're going to create prints with that. And again, you could always create art. You can make them into cards. We're going to talk about a variety of ways you could do that. So that's tomorrow. Super excited about that. Now let me show you. Let's see if I have. Do you guys want me to do it in paint, or you want me to do it on a marker? I'm going to watch the chat real quick since I'm so close to the screen today. which fireworks did you use? So do you guys want me to paint one on there real quick? I will. So what I did was, again, I just, a lot of times I just jump right in and paint. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to paint some fireworks in between my hat. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, now I'm using paint so you can see it a little bit better. Just lines like bursting out like this. Again, it almost looks like a flower, right? But what makes it change is when you start adding those little lines coming off of it farther out. It's time once again to clean my room. There's so much stuff in my room. Okay, you guys can even, oh, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna raise it. You can see my floor today. Look at that. I try not to let you guys see what's going on the floor because I have carpet and then I have sheets over my carpet. But today I was trying to clean and then everything got all jumbled up. Usually Rachel's like, you can see the floor. You can see your old paintings. The teddy bear fell off the shelf and is on the floor. He's taking a nap. How about that? That's Pierre the bear. Pierre the bear is on the floor. So you get the idea. So you just want, again, you can make it go off the edge of the page, right? You can make it as colorful as you want to. So that's paint. You could do the same thing with markers, crayons. Let's try. So think, if you're gonna do the background black, you want to have the contrast. So I'm gonna do mine. So I did red. Maybe I'll do a blue one. Red, white, and blue, right? But you don't have to. You can do, again, you could make the hats black. You can make them white. You don't have to do the hats. So Darcy's eye was fine after the firework went in it. It just hurt a lot. And again, the firemen were so awesome. They rinsed out her eye and she was okay. I don't want you to worry about her. But if anyone was accident prone in our family, that would be Darcy. Darcy has broken, I don't want to jinx her. We're not gonna, but she's had several injuries. And again, you can make the center of it a little bit wider. They can be, a little, you can go behind the hat. Maybe I'll do another red one. What do you think? Oh, I forgot songs, you guys. Oh, help me out with Alexa. Is there anything about, oh, the places you'll go? All I can tell you is life goes by quick. And someone once told me the older you get, the quicker it goes. Yeah, that's true. But again, if you guys think, oh my goodness, we've been doing this now for 10 weeks. Now, in some ways it seems like an eternity. In other ways, it seems like yesterday I came on and started with you guys. But again, if you've been with me, so many of you have from the very beginning, think about what you've learned, even just practicing on your own. And you guys have so many skills. So I just want to remind you, when I started this, again, 10 weeks ago, oh my gosh, when I started this March 16th, my intention was to do it for 1 week with you guys, to give you guys some skills and inspire you and give you new ideas to create and do this on your own. I was having so much fun and I love seeing everything that you do. It's my favorite part of the show that I kept doing it. So now we're wrapping up our 10th week. So I know I told you I would do it until school gets out, which in Cleveland is around Memorial Day. So next week, I'm definitely not going to be on Memorial Day. We're going to honor all those who passed serving our country, as well as all the, vets who are still alive and all the people that are serving currently. it's just a special day to honor them. And so we will not be going live on Monday. And then we'll work on, we're drawing dogs on Tuesday. And I'm thinking I'm going to start doing more drawing stuff also. So just stick with us and join us tomorrow. And whenever Joe's ready, Joe, I want you guys to share anything with me you want to. You can share what you've drawn so far today. You can share, oh, Joe, show the flags from yesterday. How do I forget that? I'm talking about Memorial Day. Did I say Veterans Day? So Memorial Day is to honor all the people in memory of those who have passed. Thank you, Joe. Keep going. These were awesome. These are from yesterday, you guys. Great ideas. Love that. Love. Look at their dress to match. I love that so much. So girls from Florida Keys. Awesome. So Monday, I might have said Veterans Day, but Monday is Memorial Day. So it's in memory of those who have passed serving the United States of America, the land that I love. And so, anyway, Joe's going to give you guys the link. The link will say StreamYard. If you want to come on and share with us, you click the StreamYard link and you'll come into the waiting room. The waiting room it holds like, I don't know, 6 people, 7 people, something like that. I can't even remember. But then Joe will bring you up on the screen if you want to share anything with us, show us what you've created today, tell us something about anything you want to. So go ahead, Joe, whenever you're ready. Hi, Leona.
She's mine so far.
Oh, that looks great. Did you have a black canvas?
No, I didn't.
You made that like that?
This is mine. My other one.
I love that.
And I still.
And can I see your shirt?
Since this is my handstand shirt.
I love that. That's so cool. Very creative. Bye, Leona. Thank you. Hey, Ava.
Hi, I sadly wasn't able to do the art thing today because I had a meeting with my class, but I did do an art slideshow and I had famous artists in there and I put you in there.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. That's so sweet. Oh,
Thank you.
all right. Well, I know you'll catch up when you have time. So thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Lola.
I just started.
I love that. What are you using?
I'm using like this paper.
Very nice. And what kind of markers? Or is that glitter?
No, it's acrylic.
I love it.
It's supposed to go with the pencils that I use for my guitar, the thing that we used. Well, I wanted to do acrylic.
That looks awesome. Good job.
And I wanted to say, thank you and have a good day for the people who graduated.
Thank you, Lola. That's very sweet.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey, Benjamin. Oh, you got a graduation hat.
Yes, kindergarten craft. So this is my firework. This is just regular canvas. Before the show, I just painted it black. So
Great. I love it. It looks awesome.
So thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Thanks for doing it with me.
Bye.
Hey, Reagan.
Mine from today, my background's still drawing. But this is my hot air balloon one.
So yeah, you could. Oh, you have the book.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you have a great. I mean, if you like the book, you have a great space there to write something.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
And a song is "Firework" by Katy Perry.
You want to say it? Alexa, play.
Alexa, play "Firework" by Katy Perry.
Thanks, Reagan.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Laura.
Before we show our artwork, I would just like to say, Alexa, play "I Believe I Can Fly."
Oh, that's a good one. That's a great graduation song.
Touch the sky. All right, go on. I believe I can fly. I made this.
That's
My
awesome.
mom.
That's awesome.
and then I made this.
Very cool. Oh, you did the cap and the diploma.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi. So this is it so far.
That nice colors.
This over here, I'm still only drawing it, but that's going to be a diploma.
I love it. That's awesome. Thank you.
And I would just like to say congratulations to all the graduates of Team 2539 this year.
That's awesome. Thanks, Sammy.
Thank you.
Hey, Katie.
Hi. This is mine. And I have like IU and stuff because my cousin's going to IU, and I'm gonna give this to him.
I love that. That looks great. That's a great idea. Put the
Thank
logo
you.
on there. Thanks, Katie.
Have a nice day.
You
Thank
too.
you. Hi.
Hi, Eileen.
Here's mine. I just did like one of those in the middle because like I thought it'd be cute, and there's just fireworks, and I did like a little river down there. And I also have Dr. Seuss. What is it called again?
What was I scared of?
What was I scared of? It was the pants one. It was my favorite. And I just have like a little notebook like this, and I was hoping like we could do like one of that kind of planet.
That looks really cool. Send me a picture of that if you can.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. I would love to do a space one and a dinosaur one. So I'm in the works again. I'm trying to come up with some new ideas. It's good for me. It's good for my business. I got to get things going again. You guys know I haven't worked in 10 weeks. So we're all in this together once again, and we're going to figure it out together. And I don't know if they could hear you, but I'm going to say, Alexa, play I Believe I Can Fly. Because that is just such an amazing song for all of our graduates, because we know you can fly. And again, we're flying together right now, and we're graduating in the best way possible with drive-bys and drive-ins, and the best way to social distance. Restaurants in Cleveland are opening up today with social distancing, so hopefully you guys can go out or enjoy the weather. And it's a thankful Thursday. I am so thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful for Darcy coming on and reading to us today. I'm thankful for Richie graduating from the University of Dayton, Rachel graduating from Willoughby South. Go ahead, you can bring them on, Joe. Hey, Reagan.
This is you can't really see it, but this is mine so far. And this is mine from yesterday.
Ooh, that came out nice.
Thank you. And
Thanks, Reagan. We love you, Denyse. I love it. That's so cute. Bye. Thank you. Hi, girls.
Hi. This is mine.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Thank you. I'm gonna put some glitter later on it.
And this is mine. I have two of the college hat things. It's hard to see. But it's
That looks great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
He wanted to be part of this.
Oh, that's right. That's so cute. I'm glad you showed me that. That's awesome. And you guys got the book too. Oh, I love it. Yay. Thank you.
We also wanted to say congratulations to all the graduates out there. It will get better. Yes. And
It will get better. Yes. Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
love you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. I love Dr. Seuss books. I mean, if you're feeling sad, what a way to cheer you up than read a Dr. Seuss book. How about Green Eggs and Ham? Okay, that's just love Dr. Seuss. Love you guys. Thank you so much for another fabulous day. And I want to point out something. It didn't take me to stand up here and do an entire painting. You guys are doing it on your own. So that's what I was trying to tell you the first week. I can inspire you and give you guys ideas. You guys give me ideas. You guys do things on your own. You change it up. And Benjamin created a graduation hat. So, you know, Sammy does a lot of her own things, comes up with unique ideas. You guys just are amazing. And I love doing this with you guys. So you guys are my virtual online class. We're our own little community. Thank you once again. I hope you guys join me tomorrow when Mocha comes on. Have your little found objects all ready. And I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates, for working so hard. Yay, graduates!